Thousands of college students back on campus in Central Ohio today, marking the beginning of that fall semester at The Ohio State.
NBC4's Catherine Ross shows us how campus life is adapting almost 18 months into the pandemic.
Well, this is the busiest that OSU's campus has been in more than a year, and a lot of students who say they missed out on the college experience last year tell me they're looking forward to being back in person. Even for some returning students, starting classes Tuesday feels like starting at a completely new school.
It feels very different. I'm excited but also nervous because it's basically like my first time actually on campus for classes.
Last year it kind of felt like everything was either on Zoom or like just canceled, so I get to actually see people's faces now.
Sophomores Casey Pappas and Tuin Patel say they're still getting used to being on campus.
It feels like a bit of an adjustment because honestly I got used to the online format.
More than 3/4 of classes will start in person this semester. Most of those will be at nearly full capacity. On-campus clubs, events, and athletics with fans will also be back. Some say the social experience is something they miss most.
It's fun to go out and do things, like I was at a Clippers game the other weekend, and just events like that make it a lot more fun around the city.
The school is still following health and safety guidelines.
I feel safe, with their precautions, everything they take.
Everyone must wear a mask indoors and take a COVID test before returning to campus. Unvaccinated people are required to test weekly and wear masks anywhere where social distancing isn't possible. Some students say one of the biggest differences this year is having the vaccine.
I'm not really too worried about it. I'm vaccinated. I think a lot of people here are. I think it's a pretty safe campus to be on in terms of that.
And right now, more than 70% of the campus community is fully vaccinated. The university has spent this summer encouraging people to get the shot by offering up to $50,000 in incentives. Local 3 in Columbus, Catherine Ross, NBC4.
Yeah, and you just had the experience of moving someone into a dorm room.
Yeah, they went well.
Yeah.
And I think the first day is always anxious for anyone, no matter what year you are going into this. Then you have the heat on top of that. You try to figure this whole thing out in the midst of the pandemic.
Yeah.
A little different.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot
just
going
a few
on.
different things. Yeah.